My name is Ameera Najihah, and today I will presenting our homework from UFuture provided by our lecturer, Madam Hada, for the subject FIN549. So, the question provided by Madam Hada sounds like this. In early June 2019, you are the portfolio manager of 75 million ringgit stock funds. Due to the unstable economic condition, you anticipate a downturn in the market between now and September 2019. However, the market still remains bullish for the long term. You also know that a declined portfolio value would look worse at the end of year report where you need to provide it to the investors. The following information is available in the Bursa Malaysia Derivative Berhad. Based on the above, 1. Describe the best trading activities in a diagram. 2. How much the gain or losses incurred in the physical market. Number 3. Determine the net portfolio holding from the above trading. And number 4. Explain the above benefits in terms of effective price. For question number 1, we need to describe the best trading activities in a diagram. So, based on the question, we can see that in early June 2019, June 2019 will be considered as T0. Next, the fund provided is 75 million ringgit of stock fund. So, the economic condition now is unstable and we assume that it is going downturn in the market. So, we must open short because we are expecting the price to be low in the future. And September 2019 is T1. So for the first question, 1. Describe the best trading activities in a diagram. Based on the question, we choose hedging because when the trader does hedging, they can protect their portfolio against the risk by minimizing the price risk. We assume that there will be a market downturn in the future, so as a portfolio manager, I need to sell my portfolio now and buy it later when the price is low to minimize the losses. This is the diagram for our hedging technique. Firstly, we need to identify the price risk. Second, we need to analyze the market condition, which currently in the question, the economic condition is going downturn. Number 3, we need to select instrument. We choose hedging tools and we open in short position. Number 4, we need to calculate the hedging. Number 5, we need to monitor the performance, which we need to track both the original and the hedge position. Number 6, we need to close the position. When we open short, we need to close on the opposite position, which we need to close in long position. And last but not least, we need to review and learn, which we analyze the effectiveness of the hedging. Moving on to the next question, number 2, how much the gain or losses incurred in the physical market. Alright, for T0 will be June 2019. As a portfolio manager, my intention is to manage or hold 75 million ringgit of stock funds, and I forecasted that the economic will be downturn and the spot index is now at 1686.0. In the futures market, I need to open the position as short position because I assume that the economic will be downturn, which the price will decrease in the future. Therefore, I need to sell some contracts for September 2019 FKLI at the price of 1669.5. So now we need to calculate the number of contract. We use the formula portfolio multiply with percentage of hedge multiply with beta over price multiply with contract size. So the portfolio fund is RM75 million multiply with percentage of hedge. If the question does not provide a percentage for the hedging, I need to assume that I hedge 100%. And the beta usually 1 over the price. The price of the contract is RM1669.5 multiply with contract size for FKLI is RM50. And the answer is, wait, let me calculate. Over 1669.5 multiply with 50. There will be 898.47 contracts or 898 contracts. Therefore, we need to sell 898 contracts for September 2019 FKLI. Now, next, we know that September 2019 will be the T1. I manage 75 million ringgit portfolio at 1679.5. And since we have opened the position on short, we need to close the position on the opposite of the position, which is close long position. So we need to buy 898 contracts for September 2019 FKLI at the price of 1652.0. And now we need to calculate the profit for the futures contract. So the selling price will be RM1669.5 minus RM1652.0 multiply with 898 contracts and multiply with RM50 contract size for FKLI. Wait, let me calculate. 1669.5 minus 1652.0 multiply with 898 multiply with 50. So the profit will be RM785.750. And now we are going to calculate the future without hedging. Without hedging, since there will be a drop price in the portfolio value, we need to use the formula P1 minus PO over PO multiply with portfolio multiply with beta. Alright. Okay. So P1 will be P1 will be 1679.5 minus P0 will be 1686. Yes. RM 1686.0 over RM 1686 multiply with RM 75 million multiply with beta 1 equals to a loss of RM289145.91 loss. And now for the current portfolio, we will use the formula portfolio minus effective of falling index equals to RM75 million minus RM289145.91. 75 million minus 289145.91. So the answer will be RM74 710,854.09. That is the portfolio value for without hedging. Okay, now we are moving to the next question, which is determine the net portfolio holding from the above trading. And now we are going to calculate the portfolio in hedging. Okay, the formula for net hedge is drop in portfolio value plus futures profit. We will take the drop in portfolio value, copy and paste it here, plus how much is the profit? The profit is 785,750 ringgit. Copy and paste here. And now we calculate 289,145.91 plus 785,750, and the answer will be RM 496,604.09. Alright, that's it for the third question. And now we are moving on to the next question. Last question. We are going to explain about the above benefits in terms of effective price. But firstly, we need to calculate the effective price for my portfolio without hedging and with hedging. So without hedging, the amount to hedge is RM75 million plus drop in portfolio value, which is RM289145.91. We need to divide also with number of contracts. Number of contracts multiply with 50. Alright, so it will be RM75 million plus RM289145.91 over, how many contracts are there? 898. Multiply with RM50. Wait, let me get my calculator. 75 million minus 289,145.91 over 898 multiply with 50. So there will be RM 1663.94. That is without hedging. And now we are going to calculate the with hedging. Amount to hedge RM75 million plus, how much is the net hedge? 496 604.09 over number of contracts 898 multiply with RM50. So the answer will be RM1681.43. 45. Alright. So my comment is, with hedging as a portfolio manager, I will manage to hold or sell the portfolio at a higher index by RM1681.45, but if not hedged, the value investment dropped to RM1663.94. With hedging as a portfolio manager, I will manage to hold or sell the portfolio at a higher index by 1681.45, but if not hedged, the value investment will drop to 1663.94. For hedging gives us several benefits, which, considering the portfolio's effective price, and in this case, although the market is expected to drop between June 2019 and September 2019, as a portfolio manager, I will use future contract as a hedging tool to protect my portfolio. So as a result, the portfolio will end up with a higher effective price, which will show that the hedging is successful. The first benefit is that hedging will help me as a portfolio manager to protect my portfolio value. So when the market drops, the value of the stock portfolio will decrease. So the profit made from the futures contract will help cover the loss that occurred in the physical market. This means that my portfolio will not suffer the loss as it would have without the hedge. The second benefit is, with hedging, it helps me to improve the effective selling price. So without using hedging, the effective price would be 1,663.94 ringgit. But effective price, when we use hedge, the effective price will be 1,681 ringgit 0.44 cents because of the profit made through the futures contract. So this shows that the hedging allows my portfolio to be sold or protected at a better price even during an economic downturn. The last benefit is, my portfolio will look better in performance report towards the investors. At the end of the year, the investors would like to see stable and well-managed funds. As the hedging strategy reduces the impact of market drop, the portfolio appears to be more stable and well handled. This will help in building the investors' confidence and shows that the fund manager took the right steps to manage the risk. Overall, hedging gives benefit to me as a portfolio manager, which it can reduce the loss for my portfolio fund, improve the effective price, and help me, the portfolio manager, to maintain good image towards the investors. That is all from me. Thank you.